everybody. Welcome to Quickie with Miss B. Glad you're back for another week.
This week. I don't know if they're glad, but...
This week we're going to be talking about You're Too Old for That.
I'm too old for this.
Well, today's Monday.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd get started with some kind of fun stuff. I had heard something on the radio that kind of gave me this idea. So it's not an original one, but I thought, you know what? I could just pick up the ball and run with this one because
hey, funny.
You always hear so many times that people are like, I wish I was a kid again. I wish I could do this as a kid. So why not? Because you're too old for that.
Yeah, they wish they were a kid until they walk in the store and they go, oh, I want... No, you're still a kid. Right? Kids don't have dollar bills. They have change.
Yeah. So I thought we'd talk about adults on a playground. Picture it.
Are they drunk or are they smoking stuff?
Can you imagine? You're bringing maybe your little grandchild or maybe your kid, your little kid, or your little niece or nephew, whoever you have. And you go to the playground. Except there's adults there instead of kids. Swinging on swings. Sliding on a slide.
Yeah. Now, I've taken the kids down there, and Rhett was a kid a lot longer than most kids were, and kind of was a little different for people, and they're looking at you, and there's like this 16-year-old kid jamming himself into that little friggin' hole where the slide is, and he's trying to push himself down. He's not having that enjoyment. He was like, I don't think it works anymore. And you're like, I think it works, bud. I just think that you're giant. And you're not built for that anymore. See him jumping on that spring bridge. He's jumping on that bridge. Kids are like getting ready to fly off. Like, hey, but no, buddy, get off that. No, get off that, bud. No. These kids are like hanging on for dear life. Their parents are looking at me going, "What is that?" I think it's a happy kid.
Can you imagine though if you were an adult going down one of those slides like you're talking about that are partially enclosed?
Yeah, I did it.
Because they're not like the old slides that we had back in the day. But can you imagine if you got stuck in there and had to call the fire department to rescue you?
You don't get stuck like that. But yes, I went in there and I had to shove the shoulders in. And when I put the shoulders in, that's when I realized my shoulders were just literally touching both sides, and I wasn't going to go anywhere. I had to pull my arms in and squeeze in and then shove myself trying to slide down the slide. Come on, Dad. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah,
life has a stuffed sausage.
Yeah, I know. It's like, there's a whale on the slide. Yes, I can hear the jokes. I hear all the jokes. Mom, there's a giant guy on the slide. Excuse me, sir. Look, I'm doing it for my kid lady, right? Back up. Back up. By the time you go down, finally, everybody's looking at you. You're like, look, I did it for the kids. Shut up. He's like, did you have fun, Dad? I'm like, no, I did not have fun. You don't like slides? No, I don't like slides, bud. No.
Or like those little jungle gyms that you can, like the kids climb on all over the place.
Yeah, and now when you're an adult, the part you used to hang off of when you were a kid and you thought you were like, what's this? And you're hanging. Now you smack your head into it. You're walking underneath it. You're like, I used to hang off of this thing and thought I was so cool. Now it's so short I smack my head into it.
You could be literally hanging onto the bar, but you'd have to tuck your legs up under you.
Yeah. You stand in the middle of it, you reach your arm up, your arm's sticking all the way out the top. You're like, I used to hang off of this. And I thought it was way, way, way up there. What's this? You're like, I was stupid when I was little, huh? Yes, you were. Yeah. Yeah.
But can you imagine? But can you imagine though if they actually had a playground that was adult size rather than kid size? Can you imagine? I want to know like how many adults would be brave enough to actually use.
I saw a guy get scolded. Because he had his little granddaughter. She was scared, and this is at one of those. I think it was a Burger King or a McDonald's where they have the little thing, whole little in the air tubes and all that. He got scolded, and he was pushing his way through the tubes with his granddaughter, and I'm looking, going, I'm just about ready to start laughing my butt off. I'm like, could you imagine these shoulders in there? I would be like, you got to call somebody. No, can't back up this ridges. Sorry, can't go forward either. Yep, I'm wedged. Yep, you just hear all the kids crying. You won't get out of it. Yeah, I would be wedged.
That's why you have to have an adult size one.
Yeah,
an adult size playground.
Well, yeah. See now, the kids have the little tubes. We need that stuff that goes under the roads. You know where the we need those. These are steel reinforced, and you can. Yeah, that's perfect for us. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to adult culverts. Thank you.
And on that note, we need to take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to a Quickie with Ms. B. If you missed the first half of the episode, please go back and check that out. And as always, thanks for joining us. And don't do it alone. Bring lots and lots of friends.
Yeah, because this is going to be hard for a lot of you.
You thought the shrimp was bad?
This is going to be hard.
Okay, so picture it. And this one I thought kind of on my own because, you see like when you're going through your neighborhood sometime and there's all the kids gravitating towards that one house. And you're wondering, why are they all going there? It's because that one house has a trampoline.
But trampolines nowadays look so... Have you seen one nowadays? They look so stupid.
They have the whole thing where it's enclosed.
I saw one.
That when we were little.
I saw one. They had a top on it. And you're like, why
really?
is there a top? So the kids won't launch themselves. I'm like, so you're that lady that really needs the labels on the hairdryer, huh? You're that lady who would have put it in. You would have took a bath with it if you hadn't seen the label. So
hey, you want to know how popcorn feels? Get in.
Yeah.
Come on, really?
I'm like,
No.
So there's It's a trampoline with walls,
Yes.
okay, and a roof, and you're like, okay, so what could go wrong with that, right? Yeah, I mean, the kids are all like, hey, yep, hey, I'm having a blast. And it's like,
No.
Yeah. But then you see someone who doesn't have a roof on it or any of the walls.
That's what I'm talking about. Now imagine that, but imagine adults getting on there jumping around. Okay,
Yeah.
First of all.
Well, now remember as soon as they get on there, there's 3 grades of adults, all right? There's the ones that you go, come on. They go, why not? Come on, okay. They get up there, they give a little bounce, they go, ha, ha, and they go, a bounce. They go, oh, my back, but okay. That's one. Then you have the one who just stands there and for some reason pretends they can't stand straight up. Whoa, it's me. Whoa, it's me. Whoa.
Wiggling and jiggling like Jello.
Yeah. You're like, what's the matter with you? Just jump. And whoa. They're like, okay, get off it now. Just get off it. You're stupid. And then you have the ones that like just make you angry, and they hop on there like, whoa, hey, I'll flip. You're like, you know what? You're that guy, aren't you? You did everything when you were young, huh? Yeah. I hated you in school, and I hate you now. So get off the trampoline.
You know what the bad thing is about being older, though, when you're on that thing?
Stuff hurts.
Well, yeah, especially if you're a girl, your upper stuff is going to hurt.
Well, now for me, being a guy...
Your lower stuff was going to hurt.
No, me being a guy, I don't fit into one of those 3 categories I was telling you about. I'm the guy that goes, oh, you're going to do a trampoline, huh? Yeah, well, hang on a second. And I'm the guy that grabs some cold drinks and a chair. And comes over, sits down, and goes, no, knock your socks out. When are the girls going to be on? Okay, I'll wait.
Yeah, and you're lucky to get some short, stubby little girl.
You're sitting there, you're like, oh, no, don't let Mary on. No, don't let Mary on. No. Oh, she'll kill herself. No, I can't watch that.
Having a hard time just getting on the trampoline.
Yeah. And they're like, what if she bounces? Oh, my God, what if she bounces? Oh, man. Like, oh, God, I can't watch that. No, I can't see it. I can't see that.
No.
Make it stop.
But that's the thing, as an adult, things aren't as firm, and you're not as toned, or you're not as in, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking
for?
Shape. As you once were.
Nobody hits the brakes. Let's say when you're young and you're in the Camaro and you're driving down there you see Carrie. There she is. She's jumping on the trampoline. You tap on the brakes, you slow down. You almost slam into her dad's car as he's pulling in the driveway. He looks, what are you looking at? Birds, sir. Birds. Huh? Birds. He pulls in the driveway. You're still sitting there watching birds, apparently. He can't tell what you're looking at. And then you're like, just watching her. She's jumping. You're like, oh, God, she's jumping. Now when you turn 40, that doesn't happen anymore. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's like watching the nice young guy that has the, six-pack that's in shape with no shirt on jumping on the trampoline, and then here comes
Fred.
Bob, who drank too many beers at the age of 50. It ain't the same with the shirt off.
And you're like, oh, my God, I think his gut might slap his face. Oh, God, make that stop. Make it stop. And you're like, I gotta run. My eyes. Oh, my eyes. Who's that? That's his wife, Carol. Oh, God, don't let her get on there. Oh God, she's Call 911. Something hit something. I think she put her eye out.
Yeah, we got two people. One's got an eye injury, and the other one is unconscious.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how that happened?
He hit himself with his gut right in the forehead. I've never seen such a thing in my life.
That would bring a new meaning to the saying "bitch slap."
It was 2 jumps and it was over. It was over. You know where the six-pack is? Yeah, well, he has a keg, and it hit him in the forehead. He's hitting the head with a keg. Send help now. Oh, the humanity.
Oh, God, no, I take it back. She's got 2 black eyes, not one.
I think you're going to need the jaws of life for her. I think it was an underwire, and she's messed up. Please send help.
Well, that's probably why they would outlaw it. For adults to be jumping on there.
You would hear so many snapping things. You'd be like,
you're like,
can you imagine? You start jumping and it's like someone's crinkling paper. You're like, are you okay? You're like, well, get off it. I can't. Why? I can't move. I'm not jumping at all. What are you doing? I'm not doing anything. Things are just help. I need help.
When you got more snap, crackle, and pop going on than Rice Krispies, you got a problem.
It's just involuntary bouncing. You're like, get off it. Yep. I'm not doing anything. Once it started, it's not stopping. There's some Newton force that's taking over. Call 911.
And on that note, we have to go.